Hi, everyone.
Hey,
How are you all doing tonight?
I'm doing okay.
I'm doing pretty well myself. Thank you for asking. We're going to go ahead and do another route
Yeah,
of My Darling's Embrace.
I believe we had a request for a certain part-time warrior.
Yeah, so I put out a call on our Discord if anyone wanted to see a particular route next, and we did get a request back for Susaha's route, so that's what it's time for next. So in order to do that, we have to ignore the prompts to send the we have to send the email after ignoring the prompts 3 times.
Yep.
So we're going to get right up to this scene here. And then we're going to ignore it 3 times, but then send the mail. So here's the first time we're going to ignore it.
Yep.
All right, there's the first time we ignore it. Here's the second time.
Is this the second?
No, I think that's the first time, right? Okay. So then the second time. Come on, Okabe. Don't worry about it, bro.
This is the third time.
This is the third time. Okay. There have to be alternatives.
Ah, damn it.
Ah! I've been punched in the back. What do you think you're doing?
Stop being so indecisive.
I...
What more do you need to worry about?
This is the one inflection point. I'm not worrying about anything. Trying to make the best choice so we don't run into any pitfalls.
Stop wasting our time and send the message. If you don't, we'll have to spend the night like this.
Ah! I know. Just don't rush me.
You're driving me crazy.
Carissa reached out and tried to grab my phone. What are you doing?
If you're going to take so long, I'll do it for you.
Pardon me?
Your last email experiment messed everything up for us. Let me send you a message telling you not to do it.
Hold on. You're seriously going to work all the way back to my last email?
Just shut up already. That experiment was the origin of all of this, right? Then intervening is our best option.
But...
Give it to me.
She almost grabbed my phone again, so I promised to change the message in accordance with her request. Reconsider D-mail experiment. This time for sure, I'm going to press the button.
Time to press the button?
Time to press the button. This time for sure. I love how because it's the only inflection point, you just have to ignore it just so many times.
Yeah.
Okabe, what are you doing? I need to ignore you 12 times to get to the golden end. The world shakes. I lose my sense of balance and everything goes dark. And then the distortion stops. Straying arch. Archa with an E at the end, an extra E. Gotta get it. I choose to believe every unnecessary E at the end of a word has to be pronounced as an I know I was in the other room before, but now I'm suddenly sitting on the sofa. I quickly look at my right wrist. It's gone. Number 12.
His wrist is gone.
Oh my god. What happened to my wrist? But just the wrist. The rest of my hand is there. That's fine. Number 12, the cause of all my problems up until now, has vanished without a trace. I did it. The D-mail worked. If I was just a little slower, I would have had to spend an entire night with Kurisu like that. Oh, an entire night attached to Kurisu, just thinking about it is exhausting. After letting out a sigh of relief, I sink down into the sofa.
Hey, are you all right?
Interrobang, the sudden voice coming from next to me causes me to jump in surprise.
What?
What? Part-time warrior. I didn't realize you were here.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? We were literally talking this whole time.
Oh, we were?
Yeah, duh. Wait a sec. Were you even listening, Okabe Rintaro?
Sorry. Don't worry about it.
You're a jerk.
I am a jerk, actually. Suzuha mutters her complaints at me while I take a look around the room. It seems we're the only two people here. I could probably count how many times Suzuha and I have been alone together on one hand. No big deal, though. So, what are we talking about again?
We were talking about Hashida Itaru.
Yeah, really weird of you to keep bringing him up. Daru, what? Did he do something perverted again? It's not out of character for him.
No, that's not it. Wait a sec. What do you mean? Again? Are you implying he's always doing something skeevy?
I don't know what kind of a person you think he is, but he hangs out with me.
I see.
No, not exactly. It's not like he's committed crimes or anything. No crimes. I'm just saying that the way he regularly composes himself can be rather unfortunate. That's all.
The way he composes himself? I don't really get it, but if he hasn't broken any laws, then I guess that's fine.
Yeah, we'll keep telling ourselves that. Yeah, he's just an otaku and a loser at heart. There's no need to worry.
A loser, huh?
So, in the mainline game, Suzuha doesn't know at this point that Daru is her father.
Yeah.
Okay. Suzuha goes quiet for a moment, but quickly flashes the usual smile at me. But she does know who we are from the future.
Yeah.
Because she knows us by name, and she knows that we worked with her father.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Trying to figure out like exactly what the headspace we're in here is. I like Suzuha's neutral, like little cat face grin. It's perfect for her.
Okay, got it. Anyway, anything else?
About what?
Come on, I just told you. I want you to tell me what kind of person Hashida Itaru is.
Oh, why? Okay, yeah, that's right. Sure. Something about this seems fishy. Why is Suzuha suddenly so eager to learn more about Daru? Wait, could she actually like?
Huh?
No, that's impossible. Oh, that's rude, Okabe. There's no way anyone could ever feel that way about Daru. Big words for the only person in this cast who canonically gets laid at some point. Fine, if you really want to know that badly, I'll tell you everything.
Really?
It's not like I have anything to hide about him. Except for that one time we were butt buddies. He was in the world line a couple times back, though, so I don't think it counts anymore. That said, it's not like I know anything worthy of special mention, either. But Daru is my favorite right arm and a super haka. Or a hack in the dub.
Your favorite? You have more than one?
I've got several right arms. Simply put, he's my right-hand man and a skilled hacker.
So he's somebody you rely on, Okabe Rintaro.
I nod firmly in response to Suzuha's question. That's the cold hard truth. His skill in regards to computer knowledge and hacking is second to none. He isn't called a super hacker for nothing.
Why do we prefer cold hard truths over soft warm truths?
The actual answer?
Yeah.
Because I think when people use the phrase cold hard truth, they're referring to something that is kind of uncaring of your own involvement in the matter. And like cold, hard are words used to kind of distance yourself away from the emotional core of something. So what I'm getting at is the reason we say cold hard truth is because facts don't care about your feelings.
I hate it.
I hate it too. And I realized halfway through the explanation that's where I was going to end up. And I was like, shit. All right. Might as well commit.
And
what?
Is there anything else?
No. No, not really.
Huh?
I mean, I don't really have much else to say about Daru. Aside of what I mentioned, he's a hardcore otaku, delving into a wide range of hobbies from manga to eroge. Daru is one of Ferris's biggest fans. Additionally, he also has an impossible number of waifus in the land beyond the screen. But considering the fellowship we share as men, I decided to keep quiet on this. That being said, this is all pretty obvious to anyone who sees how he conducts himself on a day-to-day basis.
Seriously? That's terrible. Aren't you guys friends?
We are friends, which is why I'm not saying anymore. We're not friends. If anything, we're partners. Did we discover the Daru route?
Oh, come on. That's just semantics. Normally, you'd have way more to say about a friend, right?
If you really want to know more about him, why not just ask him directly?
Huh? You want me to ask Hashira Itaru directly?
What do you think ask him directly means?
I guess, but I can't. That'd be way too embarrassing.
Why? Her cheeks turn red as she looks down at her feet. It's rare to see Suzuha like this. Impossible. Could she actually like Daru?
Okay, I got it. I'll give it a try.
Right, so we don't have any of the context for what she's actually thinking here. I get you. The more I think about it, the more I start to feel like her reaction completely fits the bill. This could be very interesting.
Oh, also, can I ask one more thing?
You can ask several more things. What is it? There's no point in asking me for date ideas, just so you know.
I already know that, duh. I'd never ask you for that sort of advice, Okabe Rintaro.
What?
I doubt you'd have much to offer.
That's so rude, I just dropped my controller. Why would you say that? Why?
I've seen the previous world lines.
Have you? Wait, how?
Not
what?
sure.
Her tone is light, but that sure was a low blow. To make matters worse, it's not like she's wrong.
Basically, what kind of place is Komima?
Oh, well, that was unexpected. Though I guess if she's interested in Daru, it would make sense to want to know more about Komima. You should definitely ask Daru about that.
I figured you'd say as much.
Then why did you ask? I guess she read me like a book. Suzuha scratches her head, a troubled expression on her face. Well, if it's too hard to ask him, you could try asking Mayuri instead.
Oh, good point. Shina Mayuri knows a lot about Komima, too.
After saying this, Suzuha's expression darkens slightly. Wait, does she not like Mayuri? I think about this for a moment. Mayuri is probably one of Daru's closest female friends. What if Suzuha is jealous of her? That would explain the look on her face. She really does like Daru. The puzzle pieces are all falling into place.
Okay, I got it. I'll give that a try.
Yep, I can kill you. Seriously? Are you sure?
Huh? What do you mean? You're the one who suggested asking her, Okabe Rintaro.
Why do you always use my full name like that?
I don't know what you're talking about, Okabe Rintaro.
It's very strange, Okabe Rintaro. Oh my god, I'm doing it now. You've turned me into a Pokemon. I did, but now that I think back on it, I've never sensed any sort of hostility between her and Mayuri.
Anyway, whatever. I'll just try asking Shina Mayuri about Komima.
Suzuha smiles at me. She doesn't look like the kind of person who'd be two-faced about this sort of thing, which means I'm probably overthinking all of this.
I'm gonna get going. Thanks. You're a real lifesaver, Okabe Rintaro.
I'm not a lifesaver. I'm not small and round and sweet. Wait there a moment, part-time warrior. Suzuha waves her hand and tries to leave, but turns around when I call out to her. There is one thing that I have to tell you.
What?
You keep calling me Okabe Rintaro, but that isn't my true name. It is Hoenn Kyoma! And don't forget it.
True name? Hoenn?
Hoenn Kyoma!
Okay. Anyhow, see you later, Okabe Rintaro.
I get no respect. She didn't get it at all. What's sadder is the implication that Okabe stopped using that name in the future. Oh, we got mail.
It's an emergency. I was just walking down the main street in Akihabara when some random person stopped me. Apparently, they wanted me to take some kind of audition. I was really surprised.
Man, you're always getting stopped by people. Or an audition. What kind of audition are we talking about? What kind of audition are we talking about, Luko?
Hey, Ocarine.
I'm spacing out in the lab after lunch when Mayuri starts talking to me. What? By the way, apparently the whole money problem we were having yesterday has been resolved. I only found out after I got to the lab today. The manager that Mayuri mentioned before had apparently purchased future gadget number 1. We probably should have been looking into selling the gadgets ages ago, but hey, hindsight is 20/20, right? No, the lab isn't suddenly overflowing with cash, but at least that's one problem out of the way.
Okarin? Are Daru-kun and Suzu-san super duper close?
Daru and the part-time warrior? Why do you ask?
Well, Mayushi bumped into Suzu-san on the way here today. She started asking me all kinds of questions about Daru-kun.
Oh, okay. About Daru? She wasn't rude or anything, was she?
Rude? Suzu-san's never rude. She's a good person.
I do like Suzuha for that quality because she's always very outspoken and very direct, but she's never rude. Like she just knows what she wants to say and she'll say it. I see. Then I guess my worries yesterday were completely unfounded. Whew. But considering she wasted no time in asking Mayuri about Daru specifically, Amane Suzuha is clearly a woman of action. She is a woman of action.
Hey, Okarin, do you think Suzu-san likes Daru-kun?
Looks like we're on the same page.
You mean you think so too?
Yeah, part-time warrior asked me a bunch of questions about Daru yesterday.
Oh, I guess I wasn't alone. But Mayushi kinda gets the feeling this isn't what we think it is.
Right, because Okabe still doesn't know yet. Okay. How so?
Sure, it looks like Suzu-san is interested in Daru-kun, but I don't think it's romantic. It's something else, I guess?
What else could it be?
That's the thing. Mayushi doesn't really know either. Something just feels off.
That doesn't do much to clarify things. But if Mayuri thinks that's the case, she might be right. Her intuition has always been sharp as a knife. Cut myself on it several times. Mayuri, quick, put down your intuition, please!
No.
No!
Oh, she also asked me about Komima. I wonder if Suzu-san's just interested in otaku things.
I don't know about that. She asked me about Komima too, but it looked like she was less interested in anime and manga than she was in the event itself.
Oh, okay. Do you think Suzu-san cosplays? Mayushi'd be super happy if she does. She'd be great.
You'd be super happy if anyone cosplayed.
I would.
I appreciate that about you. Seemingly out of nowhere, Mayuri's holding a cosplay magazine in her hands.
I've already picked out like 5 outfits for her.
Really? Name 4 of them.
No. Guess how many I've picked out for you?
2?
Let's go with that.
Cosplay, huh? To be honest, Suzuha doesn't really seem the type. Now I'm trying to think of who Suzuha would do a great cosplay of.
Any action girl type character.
Yeah.
Absolutely any one of them.
Exactly. That's what I'm just thinking. She's got the right energy for it.
Mayushi is sure this costume would suit her really well.
Mayuri points at a cosplayer dressed up as a character from a popular fighting game.
Called it.
I've never played it, but I always see that character on posters whenever I walk around Akihabara. Why don't you ask her?
Good idea. I'd still be able to make her costume in time if I started on it soon. I'll ask her the next time I see her. Thanks, Okarin.
Well, I'm glad that's settled. Unfortunately, the problem of Daru and Suzuha still remains. What's she planning? Don't tell me she actually likes Daru. Why am I so upset at the idea of Daru having a girlfriend? I should interrogate that about myself. Wait, hold on. Kurisu, can you hear me in this timeline? Am I chipped in this timeline?
No, I can't.
Okay, good.
Huh. Wait, Amaneshi?
I hear a loud, surprised voice from outside the window. I'm pretty sure that was Daru. And even said Suzuha's name. I look over at Mayuri, but she's totally engrossed in her cosplay magazine. I don't think she even heard the commotion. I leave Mayuri to her literature and rush to the window, my body half leaning outside. What I saw was as unexpected as it was breathtaking. In front of the Brawn Tube Workshop. It may be a low-traffic alley, but it's still the middle of the day. There, of all the things I expected, I certainly did not expect to see Suzuha holding Daru in her arms.
Amaneshi,
Daru's voice is trembling. Despite the distance, I can clearly see that Daru's completely frozen in place. He's just standing there like a pole. I can hardly blame him. I doubt he's ever experienced anything like this in his 20 years on this planet.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't help it.
Suzuha steps away from Daru, finally noticing his reaction. She awkwardly scratches her head.
I love that the CG makes it clear that this is not just a hug. This is a flying tackle.
I was going to be like, there was a whole body movement into this.
This is a fucking judo takedown.
Right, aimed directly at the neck, too. Daru remains unchanged, still doing his best impersonation of a pole. Suzuha looks up, and just as our eyes are about to meet, I rush away from the window. As I return to the center of the room, my brain tries to piece together what just happened. Suzuha was hugging Daru. Daru had turned into a pole. What was that?
Hey, Ocarine, what's wrong? Did something happen outside?
Mayuri notices my mild panic. Well, maybe? Should I tell Mayuri? I hesitate for a short while before the lab door quietly opens. That look on Daru's face takes on such a new meaning now.
Oh, Daru-kun.
Speak of the devil.
Daru-kun, tuturu. Hey, Okarine's been acting weird today.
Hey, I act weird every day.
Could you fix him?
What? We talked about that. Last time you said that to me, tried to take me to a vet. Daru? I feel like you're giving me a death stare.
Daru-kun?
I don't know how to translate ellipsis, my guy. He looked like a doll, almost as though his soul had been sucked out of him. Daru doesn't reply to Mayuri or react to her at all, for that matter. He just slowly walks into the lab. He's heading to the shower room. Hey, Daru, you've got some nerve going straight for the shower. He finally reacts to my yelling and turns around to face me. What do you mean, huh? That's the shower room. When did the lab become your personal bathhouse? After responding in a way that makes it unnecessarily hard to tell if he even understood what I said, Daru is down on the nearby sofa.
About the audition, they said that it's for some idol group that has a theater in that one discount shop. Crazy, right? It was only an audition invite, but still, I can't believe it was for a popular idol group.
Luca following her dreams of becoming an idol. So what's the plan? Are you going to try out for it? I like how we're supportive.
Yeah.
You can go for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Ocarine. What do you think happened to Daru-kun?
That's a great question. I'm going to let you know as soon as we change our wallpaper.
What have we got now?
We've got Luca and Ferris now.
Nice.
Yay! I could be looking at Mayuri, or I could be looking at Luca in my phone. Mayuri whispers to me, a look of concern on her face.
Could he be sick? He's not sick, is he?
Not like medically. No, I don't think we need to worry about that.
Really? But I've never seen Daru-kun like this before. Mayushi's super worried.
I can hardly blame her. From her point of view, Daru's just sitting on the sofa like a zombie, blankly staring into space. Even an outsider would find it strange, much less Mayuri. Well, I'm sure it's nothing. He's probably just in a daze because he couldn't get a copy of the eroge he wanted or something. No joke, Daru's eroge collection is probably like worthy of making into a library at this point. The sheer amount of like very small circulation software he owns is like Worth preserving, I'm sure.
Yeah. I hope so.
I glance at Daru. Daru, we got a call from the Library of Congress. I want to... I know we're in Japan, just roll with it. He still looks like he's seen a ghost, but stupefied on the sofa. Seriously? All it took was one hug from a cute girl to turn you into this mess? Pathetic, Daru, pathetic.
Hey, Okari.
Not my name. Daru finally opens his mouth to speak, his voice so low that only I can hear him. His eyes are still darting every which way. I guess he's not completely back to normal just yet. Oh, what's up, Daru?
Did you know that girls are really, really soft?
Yes. Yes, I did know that. What? They are? Mayuri, I require... Can I touch your forearm?
What?
Don't worry, it's for an experiment.
Am I going to become gel?
Not, well, okay, you might. I can't say. There's a... Mayuri with the gel arm. No, I hate this. We're going back.
Being popular with the ladies sure is tough.
Okay, now what planet are you on, buddy? I got goosebumps. This is real bad. He's completely lost it. Damn it, Suzuha, what have you done? No, wait a second. I'm struck with an epiphany. Did part-time warrior hug Daru on purpose, knowing that this would happen? Daru is my right-hand man, my favorite right arm, if I do say so myself. It'd be no exaggeration to say he's an extremely important part of this lab. Incapacitating Daru would deal considerable damage to our operations. Was this all a part of Suzuha's plan? But why would she need to do something like this in the first place? No, the answer to that question is obvious. She's a member of the organization! Everyone is a member of the organization. I'm not going to let you win, damn it! I don't know why I'm imagining you in front of a big CRT. Oh, wow. That's an impressive CRT, actually.
Yeah, that's the lifter.
Look at... I know, but look at this. I never just appreciated the size of that thing and that it's a CRT tell. It's fucking huge. Damn. And Suzuha's just... Okay, this is the CG. All right, cool.
I love her jacket. I wish I had that jacket.
Her jacket is so great and it looks so comfortable.
Yeah, it looks comfy and practical.
Suzuha looks like she is dressed to be ready to run off or fight someone at any given point in time.
Yeah.
Because she is dressed to be able to run off and fight someone at any given point in time.
What are you talking about?
It's no use playing dumb. You might believe that you've taken down my right-hand man, but I've seen through all of your plans.
Huh? All of them?
Suzuha's expression suddenly changes. My suspicions have been confirmed. I knew it. She's a member of the organization.
By everything, do you really mean everything?
Naturally, there is no truth that I cannot uncover.
Then you know about my dad?
What? Her dad? What is she talking about? Wait, could this be a ploy to confuse me? Your attempts to deceive me fall upon deaf ears. Such base tactics won't work on me.
That's not what I'm doing, I swear.
Having lost my impeccable intuition, Suzuha smiles awkwardly at me.
I see, so you figured it all out, huh? I'd expect no less.
What, giving up already?
I mean, what am I supposed to say if you figured it all out? The jig's up.
Why do you sound like you're mocking me even when you're giving up? The jig's up. What will happen when your people find out? Do you really think there won't be repercussions?
I guess they might get mad at me or something.
Mad? That's a rather light punishment for failing a mission. Wait, this is the organization we're talking about here. She probably knows full well what awful fate awaits her.
But this is a problem. It'd be real bad if a lot of people found out about me. What should I do?
Well, I'm no monster. If you could accept my conditions, I wouldn't be against looking the other way.
Wait, you mean you're not going to tell everyone my secret?
I said, if you accept my conditions.
Conditions? Are they doable?
That is up to you.
Up to me, huh? Don't tell me it's going to be something perverted.
What? Who do you think I am? I am the great Owen Kiyoma. I would never resort to such lewd tactics.
I figured, thank goodness. So what are your conditions?
You know, given how aggressively Okabe never thinks about sex, I wonder if he's asexual.
Maybe.
Yeah, could be. You really want to know?
Yep, it'd be really bad if lots of people knew about me after all.
I see. In that case, listen carefully. My conditions are that from this point forward, you must become a lab mem and work toward the betterment of this fine institution. I can get Suzuha, a member of the organization, to join me. I'd be able to stay a few steps ahead of them at all times. In other words, she'd be a double agent. I'll use anyone and anything to accomplish my goals. That's how the mad scientist, in Keoma, does things.
So basically, you want me to pledge my loyalty to you?
Simply put, yes.
That's your angle.
At the end of the day, I'm asking her to betray her own people. I get that this isn't an easy thing to do, just agree on the fly.
Sure.
Wait, what?
I don't know what you consider to be loyalty, but we'll be helping each other out when we're in a pinch, right?
I suppose that's one way of putting it.
I see. We're gonna have each other's backs. This is just like what Dad said.
Dad? Wait, didn't she say something along these lines earlier too? Does she have some sort of father complex?
Anyway, I guess we'll be official partners from here on out. Okabe Rintaro.
Oh, Suzuha extends her right hand. Her friendly attitude makes me reflexively fond and kind.
Ah.
A loud voice erupts from behind me.
Oh.
Hold your horses. What are you doing, Okarin?
Talking? To a friend of ours? Like, I'm being weird about it, but like the act of talking itself isn't weird, right? I turn around to see an angry Daru by the building entrance, dashing toward me with the speed of someone much smaller than he is. Why do I have all these weird mental jabs at Daru's size? Come on, Okabe. Don't be a dick. Can't believe how much energy he has. Wasn't he a zombie not too long ago? What's wrong, Daru? Why so panicked? Daru grabs me by the sleeve and pulls me aside. He talks into my ear.
What do you mean, what's wrong? Don't get too buddy-buddy with Amane, she. Got that?
What?
What's up? Why are you two whispering to each other over there? Is there something you're hiding from me?
No, it's no big deal.
What? Daru sends me flying as he turns around. It's clear that he was trying to keep me away from Suzuha. I watched them for a while. Daru faces Suzuha with the whole time, wiggling his big frame back and forth in a strange, almost hypnotic way. He keeps replying to her questions over and over again with answers that portray his inexperience with women. This might be a more serious illness than I thought.
About what I'm going to do. No way. Of course I said no. I could never audition for a popular group like that. Plus, yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to save you there. I don't see anything wrong with at least trying. You might be able to overcome that shyness of yours if you had a gig that put you in front of other people. Why is Okabe so like radically understanding in like completely weird contexts?
Why is he way better to Luca in other people's routes than in Luca's own route?
Right? Oh my god.
Son of a bitch.
The correct answer is because the big wall that says no homo, but
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
a more serious illness than I thought. Uh-oh, we're getting more mail.
I'm sorry. You might be right, but I don't think I can be an idol. And imagine what would happen if people found out that I'm trans. I'll work on my shyness elsewhere.
That's fair. All right. I love the picture of Luca that you is just like going, what? Just like, what? The next day I discovered that Daru's illness had grown even worse. Oh no, he's got straight guyitis. Another job.
Yeah, I won't be able to help out over here for a while.
As soon as he got to the lab, he broke the news to me. Daru's always worked a shady job, but now he's apparently adding a short-term one on top of that. I see. Well, Komima's coming up, so you probably need the money, right? Their previous financial issues solved for the time being, things had quieted down. He was going to be busy up until Komima, I'd be fine with that. However, Daru's response was beyond anything I could have imagined.
Komima, I'm totally done with that. Old news.
What? What? Who are you and what have you done with Daru? What?
Huh? Daru-kun, you aren't going to Komima.
Sorry, Mayushi, that's just not my scene anymore. You're kidding. What happened, Hashida? Are you sick? Did you eat something spoiled?
How come you always manage to make Kurisu sound like a little bit disgusted? I love it. Just like, she's always like at a minimum 40% disgusted with the people around her. How could I blame the two of them for being surprised? If there was one constant about Daru, it's that he'd never miss Komima. It didn't matter if he had a fever, broken bones, or if Tokyo itself was in flames. I can't speak for this world line, but I know for a fact he said as much before the previous one. But now he's saying the complete opposite. And even after setting Tokyo on fire that one time. So he could go to Komima while the city was in flames. Of course people would be surprised. On top of that,
We're too old to be talking about anime and junk anyway.
what have you done with Daru? Who are you?
Besides, it's pretty time-consuming dealing with people in the real world. You gotta go on dates and buy presents. It's tough.
He starts going on and on despite nobody having asked. Everyone's too shocked to reply or even form words at this point. Though Daru hardly seems concerned with whether we're reacting or not.
Okarin, if you keep talking about Steins whatever in the organization like some middle schooler, Mayushi and the others are gonna end up abandoning you. Do you want to be miserable? Do you want to die alone?
What the Okay, hold on. I'm not saying you're wrong, but Jesus, dude.
You have to make a change before it's too late, like how I did.
As we stand there dumbfounded for the however many time today, he gives us a light salute with his index and middle fingers before vanishing behind the development room curtain. God, what is this indescribable feeling of humiliation boiling up inside of me?
Hey, what's going on with Hashida?
The atmosphere is tense and awkward, but Kurisu is the first one to shake it off and speak. I don't blame her for asking that question. This change came out of nowhere. Even I'm shocked, and I saw what happened.
Mayushi knows what happened. Really? Fill the rest of us in. I think Suzu-san probably caused all of this. You mean Amane-san? Yeah, Daru-kun said he was going to buy Suzu-san a present.
What? What makes you think that? It's true that Mayuri asked me yesterday if Suzuha likes Daru, but she shouldn't know anything about him being deceived by her. At least as of yesterday, she said her intuition was telling her that that wasn't the case.
Because Daru-kun said so himself.
Oh God. Quick, call the hospital. We'll get an ambulance here. We'll pay any fee. He did?
Yeah, before you and Chris-chan came over.
I like how Mayuri seems sad and upset by this. I can totally
because she intuitively senses that it is not what Daru thinks it is.
I can totally picture him bragging about his accomplishment to Mayuri.
But Mayushi never expected him to say he was skipping Komima. I was shocked. You're not alone. I thought Hashida only cared about 2D girls.
No, that's never been 100% true. I mean, look at how he treats Ferris. Although, he was never a 2D only type of guy, but I think that means he counts as bisexual. He swings in both dimensions.
Even if he's bi-dimensional, I never would have guessed that Hashida and Amane-san would hook up. When did that happen?
Bi-dimensional? I love this.
Mayushi thought they were a good match at first, but now that we're talking about it, it is kind of surprising, isn't it? Oh, but it might be too early to jump to conclusions. This could just be a one-sided thing on Hashida's end. Really? From what he said today, it seems to me like Suzu-san's the one that likes him.
Wait, weren't they shocked speechless just a moment ago? They've already started gossiping about this like it's no big deal. I, for one, cannot accept this cruel reality. Hold on. Get out the fucking microwave. We're trying this again. It's from Darren-yan, are you okay?
Ferris hasn't seen you around these past few days. I'm worried you might have caught a cold or something, Nyan.
Why is it addressed to Daru?
So he really is being tricked. Yeah! Why is that addressed to us? Daru, oh, whatever.
Huh? Okarin?
Daru's being tricked by the part-time warrior.
What are you going on about? Don't tell me you're jealous.
I am not. I'm speaking the truth. He's being deceived by Amane Suzuha. No, wait. He might have been placed under mind control when she hugged him yesterday. The organization will use any means necessary to get the job done.
What? They hugged? Hashida and Amane-san? Then that means he was telling the truth.
I know, they're practically at fourth base. First base is eyesight, right? No, not at all. This is all going according to the organization's plan.
Okarin, I know you're sad because you feel like you're being left behind, but Mayushi thinks you should be happy for your friend.
That's really an astute observation of you, Mayuri, but now's not the time.
I know I'm pretty good at those.
What is going on here? Why aren't they on my side? Perhaps my true enemy isn't the organization, but mainstream women instead. Ugh. Normies. Am I right? Am I right or am I right? I can't just stand by and watch. Hey, Daru.
Hey, wait!
Before Kurisu can stop me, I step behind the curtains. Upon entering the room, I see Daru wearing headphones, excitedly grappling with a programming language of some kind. Is this the new job he mentioned? A part of me had hoped this was all just an excuse to make some time for more eroge, but that clearly isn't the case. Hey, Daru. No response. He must be incredibly focused. Seeing him work so furiously for the first time makes me a bit reluctant to get in his way, but regardless, I yank his headphones off with everything I can muster. Daru!
What? Hey, Okarin,
Not my
what's the
name.
big deal?
We need to talk.
I told you earlier, I'm really busy working 2 jobs, so could you save it for another time?
Another time? Really? What about Ferris? I grab my cell phone and pull up the email received a minute ago, thrusting it in front of Daru's face.
Ferris-chan.
See? Ferris is worried about you too. Daru stares at the screen of my cell phone. This should open his eyes. Or at least it should have.
Amaneshi's the only one for me now.
This is hopeless. This illness of his had evolved into something potentially fatal.
Anyway, unlike you, I'm really busy.
Daru doesn't so much as glance at me as he puts his headphones back on, returning his attention to the computer screen.
Sheesh, what's your problem? You shouldn't do that kind of stuff, Okarin.
How have you two already accepted this? I thought we were still all collectively surprised. These two don't understand anything. It's Suzuha's fault that this is even happening. This rate, Daru's just gonna look like a complete fool. The right-hand man of Ho and Keoma, mad scientist and bringer of chaos, is nothing but a fool. It'd make me the laughingstock of the world.
Huh? Where are you going, Okarin?
Not my name. I'm going to complain. I'm going to the complaints department that we have at this lab. The complaints department is me. I'm going to send a complaint to myself and then act on it.
I see.
Mayuri, please hand me my stationery and a fresh letterhead. I'm going to make Suzuha take responsibility for her actions. I go outside and approach the Braun Tube workshop. Actually, didn't Mr. Braun say he was taking his daughter somewhere? Did their trip get canceled? Well, whatever, that doesn't matter right now. I quietly approach the door from the side and peek inside, avoiding Mr. Braun's line of sight, and look to see if Suzuha's there.
Excuse me, sir. Please don't cause trouble for the other customers.
Ah! I hear a voice from behind me and literally jump up in surprise.
You know, if you sneak around like that, you only make yourself look super suspicious.
I had no choice.
You should sneak around like this.
Wait, where'd you go?
I know, right?
What? Don't do that. That's so stressful. Like, it's like one moment you're in front of me and like I'm cognizant of that fact, and then the next moment you're gone, but like I haven't like registered that fact yet. And then when my brain does catch up with what I'm seeing, it's like it has to rewrite the last couple seconds of what I just witnessed, and it's so unpleasant. Ugh. I was looking for you, and I can't afford to let Mr. Braun see me.
Looking for me? Do you need something?
Just come with me. I pull Suzuha somewhere quiet. You need to fix this.
What the heck are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I'm talking about Daru.
Daru. Do you mean Hashida Itaru? I only understand when you say people's full names.
I don't even know what his full name is.
Well, that's pretty fucked up.
No, it's really
Shitty
not.
friend, eh?
Wow. Okay. I have a hard time remembering names and stuff.
I see.
You don't need to make fun of me for it. Like, listen, I know I can be kind of an asshole sometimes, but that's a little bit of a low blow.
All right.
Even for you.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
Do not put me on the back foot here. Because of you, Daru's turned into a complete fool. I told you that yesterday, didn't I?
Huh? You never said a word about him yesterday.
Wait, really? Oh, I guess I didn't actually mention Daru. Told her that I wasn't going to let her win. Crap. Anyway, because of your unnecessary meddling, Daru is a mess. What are you going to do about it?
Wait a sec. How is that my fault? And what do you mean he's a mess? I have no clue what you're talking about.
Ugh. I have no choice. I tell Suzuha everything that's happened since yesterday. And so by hugging him, you've given him the wrong idea.
No way. You gotta be kidding me, Okabe Rintaro. How could someone misinterpret that?
I'm not lying. Daru has very little experience interacting with women. It makes sense that he'd totally get the wrong idea from a hug.
What do you mean little experience? He talks to girls like Mayuri Shina and Makise Kurisu like it's no big deal.
Yeah, but Kurisu will just, like, yell at him. He may be an otaku, but it's not like he has zero social skills. Mostly. Close to. He's capable of normal conversation, but he's just not used to expressive physical contact. And anyway, did you hug him? Why did you hug him in the first place?
Hashida Itaru found a bike part I was looking for really cheap in an online auction. I was super happy, and I just wanted to show that I was grateful.
And so you hugged him? What, did you grow up abroad or something? Hell, Christina actually lived abroad, and she never does stuff like that. Do you?
Do I what?
No.
I can't hear you.
What? That's
I thought we established this.
Oh, I forgot. You're right. She can't hear me. Never mind.
What can I say? We did it all the time at home.
What you do with your family is a completely different story. Anyway, you might have meant to just say thanks, but that wasn't how he took it. Like I said before, it's likely that he's never received such affectionate physical contact from anyone but his mother. Even after making my case, Suzuha still groans like she doesn't believe me.
But still...
There are no buts about it. It's the truth. Just accept it.
You say that, but...
Anyway, if you're serious about it, I won't get in the way, but if you're just playing with his feelings, you'd better stop that this instant. You got that?
I told you I'm not trying to play with his feelings.
So, do you like Daru?
Of course I like him.
What?
Oh, obviously not in the romantic sort of way, but you already knew that, right?
Why would I already know that? Why would I know anything about this?
And besides, there's no way Hashida Itaru would ever feel like that towards me.
Say what you will, but he does. I don't understand why Suzuha is trying so hard to downplay his feelings, but what she thinks doesn't matter. It's what Daru feels that's important. Daru even said he's going to skip Komima. Do you know how long he's been looking forward to it? This is a huge problem.
What?
That was the loudest I ever heard Suzuha yell.
Wait a minute, what did you just say?
She grabs me by the chest and sidles up next to me. What's going on here? Why is she so panicked?
Did you just say that Hashida Itaru might not be going to Komima?
There's no might. He outright said he's not going.
Why not?
He's working another job because he wants to buy you a present, apparently.
You've got to be kidding me.
Despite her calm demeanor from earlier, Suzuha has started to lose her cool.
No way. This is bad. This is really bad.
That's what I've been trying to say from the start.
I'm going to go talk to him.
Huh? Hey, wait. I follow Suzuha into the lab. There I nearly crashed into someone on their way out.
Ah,
Daru.
hey, come on, Okarin.
Not my
That's
name.
not cool.
He complains to me the moment he sees me. Not cool, what did I do?
What, trying to play innocent? You told Amaneshi about my part-time job, didn't you? I was gonna keep it secret and surprise her, but now you've ruined it.
It looks like Suzuha told him everything. I peek inside the lab, and the look on her face is one of abject failure. I have no idea why Suzuha suddenly lost her cool, but dealing with Daru is my #1 priority. At this point, I just have to be straight with him. Usually I'm gay with Daru. Daru, it's about time you open your eyes.
What do you mean? What are you talking about, Okarin? IDK what you're getting at.
Listen, you've been tricked by the part-time warrior. She doesn't have any special sort of feelings for you.
What, now you're bad-mouthing Amaneshi right in front of her? You're the worst.
What? No, I'm not bad-mouthing her.
Whatever, just stop. I thought you were better than this, Okarin.
Still not my name. Daru pushes me aside and walks to the door. Wait, Daru, I'm not done talking to you.
Well, I am, Okarin. I'm done talking to you.
I reach out to stop him, but only end up futilely grasping at the air. Daru leaves the building. He keeps his back to me as he leaves, not turning around even once. This might actually be really bad. When I look back into the room, Mayuri and Kurisu are both giving me less than jovial looks.
Okabe, that was too much, even for you.
It's...
Mayushi thinks that was kind of terrible too.
No, I swear I wasn't trying to. I'm trying to help Daru. And what else can I say? No matter how you slice it, I look like the villain here. Shit. I'm not the one at fault here.
What should I do?
Suzuha staggers toward me slowly. She's the reason all of this is happening, and yet she looks like someone who just found out the world was going to end. Part-time warrior?
I didn't mean for this to happen. This is bad. What should I do?
Hey!
At this rate, I'll...
All we can do is watch as Suzuha leaves the lab, her face completely pale.
What happened to Suzu-san?
Who knows?
We sure don't. Ugh. She said something similar when she lost her cool earlier, too. What is going on here? Either way, going by the way she broke down, this is a huge problem for her. Concerned, I decide to visit the Brawn Tube workshop just before closing time. However, she went home? Yeah, a little while ago, actually. I rather figured she was slacking off somewhere, but as soon as she got back, she said she was going home. Man, young people these days just don't take work seriously, am I right? You know, I've just met some of the new people in the assassination business, and they just do not have the right attitude. Anyway, never mind that. You tell her a thing or two next time you see her. You got that? Okay. I thought she had the chops for it, too. Really athletic and all. The day ended before I could find out what happened to Suzuha. The next day, we got mail.
We're trying out some new parfait recipes at Make Queen. Do you prefer avocado or durian, yeah?
Avocado parfait? Avocado, but I really don't think you should be putting those into parfaits. Don't look at me when your entire cafe is filled with the stench of durians. At least a durian parfait sounds okay. We're sending durian. Suzuha's bike is nowhere to be found. She didn't come to work. I wanted to ask her what happened yesterday, but given her mental state, she probably decided to take the day off. I'll try emailing her later. Entering the lab, I met with an unexpected welcome.
Ah, Okarin.
Still not my name. It's Daru. Considering what happened yesterday, I figured he wouldn't be dropping by today. Impressively, that wasn't the only thing that caught me off guard.
I'm sorry for saying such terrible things yesterday. My bad.
Yeah, you're bad? Yes. For some reason, Daru was the one apologizing. I had assumed he didn't even want to talk to me. This is all happening so fast that it kind of feels unreal. Anticlimactic, even. However, Daru would then follow up his apology with yet another surprise.
Now that I think about it, it totally makes sense for someone as unpopular as you to be jealous of a super cool guy like me.
Oh, this is what we're doing. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Okay.
I don't know why it didn't dawn on me. I'm really sorry for lashing out at you like that. That was very childish of me.
I am going to kick you in the nuts. Care to get off that high horse? I'm going to care less about being popular with the ladies, but I still couldn't help but be annoyed hearing that from him of all people.
Don't worry, Okarine. I'm sure one of these days you'll find a nice girl who says she likes you. One day.
Has she ever said those words to you, Daru?
When that time comes, I've got your back.
I could see his eyes victoriously watching me from behind his glasses. He's so deep into his own misunderstanding that there's no turning back. Oh, this is bad. I have to do something fast. Hey, Daru. I opened my mouth to speak, but ended up stopping myself. Whatever I say to Daru is just going to lead to a repeat of yesterday's events. That'll just make this whole situation harder to deal with. Not to mention, if Daru keeps going down this path, eventually reality is going to come crashing down on him one way or the other. Daru would be back in a bad place for a while, but I'm sure he'd bounce back. He'd be back to his old ways in no time, rambling about his favorite 2D waifus. I just have to endure this whole farce until then. True, this definitely deals a blow to the lab's overall productivity, but it's fair compromise. It's certainly better than making him angry and getting things worse. And hell, putting the organization aside, who knows? Things could still work out exactly the way Daru wants them to. Susaha said yesterday that she likes him. Sure, maybe not romantically, but there's always the chance of her feelings changing, right? I don't have... This is what's called dramatic irony. After having put some thought into it, I feel more strongly than ever that I should just let things be. Though to be honest, there's a part of me that just doesn't want to think about this anymore.
What's wrong, Okarine? Already looking for some advice?
What? No, it's nothing. Literally nothing.
Oh, well, whatever. Anyway, like I said yesterday, I'm going to be busy with work for a while. Just keep that in mind, okay?
How did you make a new musical note with your mouth? It wasn't even a note. It was just like the concept of a musical note that I just heard in my ear.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
I know, right?
Oh my god.
I've been learning Unicode.
Oh. Wait, learning for your computer or
No.
Never mind. Wait, hold on. I have to know. Can you do wingdings?
That is a typeface, not Unicode.
Shit, you're right. I'm so sorry, Daru. My lack of knowledge of computers is showing here. Daru once again does his two-finger salute before trotting off to seclude himself in the development room. I'll just leave Daru to his business. The bigger issue is... I hear my cell phone ringtone go off, signifying that I got new email. The sender is Susaha.
Sorry, I kinda need your advice on something. Can you come downstairs?
That's right. The problem is Susaha, not Daru. She was acting completely out of character yesterday. It's clear that something is going on. Yes, Susaha might be a member of the organization. I'm sure some would think me a fool to even consider helping her. But she's also a lab mem now. Didn't we just promise that we'd have each other's backs? I need to keep that promise. And that's what a truly righteous person would do, and that is precisely the kind of man that I am. Furthermore, if I show her how kind and understanding I am, the part-time warrior will feel indebted to me. That would be very useful down the line. I'd have an overwhelming advantage against the organization. I read Susaha's email once more. She wants me to come down, which means that she's probably at the Brawn Tube workshop. I guess she got there right after I did. I do as so I'm told and walk down the stairs toward the workshop. There's a bicycle in front of the building that wasn't there earlier. Confirmation that Susaha did indeed come. Just to be careful, I peek into the store from the side. I know for a fact that I haven't made a ruckus lately, but I'd still prefer to avoid Mr. Braun if at all possible. Ah! Where'd you come from?
I know, right?
Did you just vent? My eyes meet with Susaha's. She stands up happily, rushes over to me, and grabs my arm.
I'm so glad you're here. Come on in.
She's acting like this is her own house. Just to be safe, where's Mr. Braun?
He's not here right now, so come on.
Actually, it's already a disaster over here, nya. We've got the windows open now, but whew, durians are scary, nya.
I let myself get dragged into the shop. This whole thing makes me feel like we're involved in some scandalous relationship. As the name suggests, the Brawn Tube Workshop is a bizarre shop filled with Brawn Tube TVs. With society clamoring over the latest digital fads these days, I can't imagine there are too many places like this left.
So what do you think I should do?
She asked her question, no context whatsoever. Do about what?
I mean, Hashida Itaru, he likes me, right?
I don't see what that problem is.
Huh? We're talking about Hashida Itaru. Of course that's a problem. That'd never ever happen. No way.
I'm honestly starting to feel bad for Daru right now. But just yesterday you were going on and on about how there's no way Daru could ever have feelings for you, right?
Normally that'd be the case.
I feel like I'm missing something here. I have no idea what she means by normally here.
Either way, the problem is that he's not going to Komima.
I love how like if you haven't played the base game, you're going to be very confused right now. Seriously, that's the thing you're worried about?
I don't want to become my own mom.
What? What?
It's a problem. A super massive problem that's basically a matter of life or death.
I mean, I've been more confused than before.
I mean, if I just left, that'd probably fix things, but it's not that simple.
Left? What are you planning to do? Go home for Oban or something?
That's not what I mean. I can't just go back to my original time.
Ah, good point.
What should I do?
wait.
What do you think I should do?
We just take that in stride? Let's see. Well, first off, huh? Wait. Did she just casually drop something super crazy? Something about her original time?
Hey, don't leave me hanging. You're the only person I can rely on here, Okabe Rintaro.
Before that, can I ask you something real quick?
What is it?
What do you mean by your original time?
Is this some kind of trick question? I obviously mean the place and time that I originally came from.
What part of that is obvious?
Come on, stop playing with me. You already know all of this. You said the other day that you figured everything out, remember?
What exactly am I supposed to know?
That I come from the future.
What? You come from the future? The future? She means the future is in a time beyond the present yet to come, right? Are you telling me you're some kind of time traveler?
Telling you? Wait a second. Didn't you already know this, Okabe Rintaro? That's why you said that the other day.
She's from the future? This young lady in front of me is a time traveler? Are you serious? Are you really from the future? What the dicks?
You've gotta be kidding me, but you really didn't know? Huh? You've got to be joking. Then what am I gonna do? I just laid it all out there.
Suzuha's from the future. There was a character like this in an anime that Mayuri and Daru were really into a while ago. It was actually pretty cool, but that's beside the point. I always figured it was just another one of those made-up stories. I never imagined that I'd hear a real person say the same thing.
I've really messed things up.
The alleged time-traveling girl writhes in agony before my very eyes.
I can't believe you hadn't actually realized my true identity. You said you had seen through everything, so I just assumed.
Is it really that bad that your cover's been blown?
Yeah, super bad. Time travelers aren't supposed to reveal who they are.
That makes sense. If humanity's gained the ability to time travel, which I'm just taking at face value, I actually, you know what? Never mind. We did develop our own time travel, a proto time travel machine, so that's fine. There must be a whole lot of folks who travel back to the past. If there weren't any, that would mean that regardless of our scientific advancements as a race, building a time machine is impossible. People have been saying that for years, in which case it would make sense for there to be a rule in place about revealing your identity. That being said, going by what you're telling me, you thought that I knew your true identity since the day before yesterday, right? You were pretty nonchalant about it back then, so what gives?
That's because I didn't actually tell you directly.
So it's no big deal if people find out as long as you're not the one who tells them?
I wouldn't say it's no big deal, but I mean, it happens.
It happens? I'm finding it hard to take this all seriously.
Plus, since you were the one who found out... Wait a second, now that I think about it, this should be perfectly fine. You're Okabe Rintaro, after all.
Hold on, what do I have to do with any of this?
Because you're... Wait, no, I can't say any more than this.
This is exceedingly suspicious. She's leaving out way too many details. Is she really from the future? Is this all just one big ruse? Hey.
What is it?
What? Don't hey is it me with that cute face and just be like, what is it? I've got nothing to hide. Are you really from the future?
Well, I honestly shouldn't say anything else, but it'd be really nice to have someone who could help me out. It's all true. I came to the year 2010 from the year 2036. I'm an honest-to-goodness time traveler.
Honest to goodness, eh? Then do you have proof that you came from the future?
Proof? I do have something, I guess.
She starts fumbling around for a bit before she pulls a pendant out of her collar and shows it to me. What is this?
Proof of my identity, like you asked for. This pendant is actually a chip that serves as an ID.
Unfortunately, I have no way of verifying that.
It also gives me 5G.
What? Oh, you got the vaccine. Okay.
Also, my DNA should be registered to it, so you can check my hair or something for evidence. Oh, I know. Do you know anything about John Titor?
Of course I do. He's the man who claimed to have been from the future.
That's me.
Wait, you can do it too? With the music? Oh my god, you two must be related.
Yeah, my dad taught me about Unicode.
What?
Before coming to this time, I visited the year 2000. I used the name John Titor while I was there.
Seriously? Even among enthusiasts, there are few who know of John Titor. That she knows his name at all means she's at least well-read. That also makes her look that much more suspicious. Wait, if that's the case, then what does that mean? The future really is a dystopia?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I see, so you don't know. That would mean you're not actually from the future.
Huh? How does that prove anything?
Well, you see, when John Titor descended upon that channel back in the day, that's what he posted about. John Titor was from 2036. He spoke of a dystopia where there was no shred of privacy, a system of absolute control ruling over every aspect of human life. There's no way you can be John Titor if you didn't know about that. You're just a part-time warrior pretending to be a time traveler.
But, I mean, the fact remains that I'm from the year 2036.
And no matter what you say, I can't just believe you without actual proof.
Proof, huh? That's not an easy thing to come by. What can I dig up? Proof.
Fabricating evidence isn't exactly easy when you're on the spot like this. And anyway, if she's still trying to trick me, there's no point listening to more of her nonsense. I should just end this and return to the lab.
Proof, huh? Proof.
Sounds like you don't have anything left to say. I'll be on my way.
I got it. There's that. Hey, okabe rintaro.
Suzuha's expression brightens and she turns to face me.
Come with me.
What?
You want proof that I'm from the future? I'll give you proof. Come on.
Before I can respond, Suzuha grabs my hand and starts running. Hey! Is it okay for her to leave the store empty like this? Interesting. And we'll have to see what exactly that proof is next time. Next time?
Next time.
Next time. I like this one so far.
Yeah.
This is really cool. I like that we're finally one of the routes is addressing the fact that there's just a time traveler vibing with everyone.
Yeah.
NBD. Although apparently the future has changed enough that it's no longer a dystopia.
That's good.
That's strange though. Like how could that only be a single D-mail away? We're not anywhere near the Steins Gate timeline.
Maybe it turns out that Okabe's romantic entanglements very deeply matter to which world line we end up on.
Fucked up if true. All right, see you everyone.
Smash that like, comment and subscribe.